Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the web. Today we're going to look at Meghan McCain, who left The View for drama that occurred. So let's dive right into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to the web, y'all. And by the way, this is from ET. To be specific, ET Canada. Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to the web.
Meghan McCain is speaking out about what really led to her exit from The View. After nearly 4 years, Meghan became the first co-host in the show's 25-year run to leave on her own without being fired.
Yeah, Meghan announced her exit on air back in July, and in her upcoming Audible memoir, Bad Republican, Meghan blames the toxic works environment and overwhelming hostility from co-hosts for her departure.
Meghan also recalls suffering from severe postpartum anxiety after giving birth to her daughter, Liberty. In an excerpt exclusively published by Variety, Meghan reveals this, saying, "I was paranoid that someone was going to kidnap Liberty to the point that I considered hiring armed bodyguards outside our house. I was afraid people wanted to kill her or steal her or hurt her in some way. Every night when she went to sleep, I would go in and check on her to make sure she was still breathing and still in her crib. As I was dealing with my own emotions, I couldn't also navigate the idea that I was hated and felt hated at a toxic work environment."
Yeah, as Variety reports, Meghan came to her own decision to leave the show on the second day back from maternity leave in January of 2021, following a heated exchange with Joy Behar. Meghan reveals she has not talked to Joy one-on-one since that day. Take a look at that moment.
So within the Democratic Party as well. I know
I
what
was
you're
talking.
saying.
Right. I'm talking about
Somebody
traitors.
Joy, you missed me so much when I was on maternity leave. You missed me so much. You missed fighting with me. Don't act like you missed fighting with me.
I did not miss you.
Okay, somebody answer the question.
Can I weigh in?
Or I'm
You know what? That's
moving
so
on.
nasty.
I'd like to
That's
weigh in.
like so nasty.
Can I weigh in?
Okay, guys,
rude. Like,
hold
really?
on. Stop. Everybody stop.
That's so rude.
Oh, wow, yeah. After that moment, Meghan burst into tears during commercial break, and she later suffered a panic attack after the show wrapped. In an excerpt from her book, Meghan explains of that day, saying, "Nothing anyone has ever said to me on camera since I've been giving interviews since I was 22 years old ever hit this hard. I felt like I'd been slapped." She yelled out at me sharp and intensely, and I believed her. Now, I know I'm not always a perfect angel, but I would never speak to any woman that way who had just returned after giving birth. There are some things in life and some moments in time in life which are sacred. There are also times in your life where you aren't as strong as you usually are.
Meghan also believes she wasn't treated the same as other women on The View who had returned from maternity leave, writing in her memoir, "When I was getting ready to return to work, I told my producers that it was going to be rough for me. I didn't ask for special treatment, but I didn't expect the attacks to start either. When other women came back from maternity leave on The View, they are welcomed with confetti and baby presents. Also, I had been gone for 3 months, and I had assumed they had missed seeing me. I was wrong." Now, Meghan adds that she wouldn't have returned if she knew that everyone didn't want her there, explaining how her boobs were leaking from lactation and she was embarrassed and she was shaking.
Now, as for announcing her exit, Meghan says that her fellow co-hosts found out the morning of, and they were shocked, saying this: "My co-hosts learned about my decision that morning and the shock registered on their faces. I'd been talking to ABC's higher ups for weeks about wanting to leave. Up until the week before, they were trying to convince me to stay and finish out the 2 years left of my contract. I told them that it was too late. I had to get out."
Yeah, and the memoir adds that there's stuff that happens on The View that shouldn't be allowed. Speaking of the toxic work environment, Meghan writes, "My take on the show is that working at The View brings out the worst in people. I believe that all the women and the staff are working under conditions where the culture is so effed up. It feels like quicksand."
She continues to say this: "HR reports seem to fall on deaf ears, starting from years before I worked there. And as a result, people both on camera and off feel empowered to act however they like and do whatever they want. In my 4 years there, I was the target of plenty of shade, too much to even begin to recount. And then I also experienced more toxic, direct, and purposeful hostility." Whew.
I mean, there's so much there.